Hi guys, my name's Ryan. I'm now doing a Master League with Remos, I think they're called, Remos, from Brazil. The Brazil B League. Let's just quickly go through this team, because it's possibly the worst team I've ever had on any football game. All in their 50s to early 60s. The best player we have is Pujol. How's he a youth prospect when he's 26? That don't make any sense. So maybe he will come in for... God, this team is awful. Yeah, he's coming in for him. I'll get to a game in a minute. I'm just trying to get my best team out. So this is going to be my first stream. I'm going to do 2 games per stream, because I know a lot of people do have a very short attention span, so I don't want to bore you for ages. Normally I play quite a lot of games on my private saves, but just to keep people interested in my channel, I'll just do a couple of games. If max people's fine with me doing 3, then I'll do 3, but I was always thinking of doing between 2 and 3. This team is so bad. And the budget we have ain't great. I put that on fairly large, and all I got was 2.5 million and 1,000 wage budget. So I don't even want to imagine what it would be if it was normal or small. With 2.5 million we could get a loan, a couple of loans. The only other way proper permanent signings we could get is a couple of youth players. I've put a few players up for sale. There's no way we're getting players like that just yet with Ramos. It being the low 70s to mid 60s, there's no way we can afford any of that. And also in this game series, I'm going to put the rule in, as we're in a South America continent, I only can sign South American players. So the 10 South American teams. And as USA is a part of the Americas kind of continent, I'm only allowed to sign Americas slash the Americas where Brazil, Argentina and all them teams are. So as long as it's them kind of nationalities, then I can get them. And that's just being realistic. So God, this is gonna be really difficult. Okay, he looks really good. Let's see how much. Alright, I'll add him to the list. We will get to a few games in a minute. I just want to see what players are available. He looks pretty good. How much could we get him for a year? Oh, that ain't too bad. I think we're just going to have to get loans for now and build up that wage budget throughout the season. We'll have to try and do well in the cup competitions, and then we can get permanent players this next season. Let's try and get him on loan. That's half our wage budget, we can't afford that. I need to keep some of the wage budget to cover the extra bonuses. This is going to be really difficult to compete. The season objectives on this game's ridiculous. This is the worst team on Brazil B League. I chose them because I thought it'd be like a good challenge to do. And guess where they wanted me to finish? They wanted me to win the league with this awful team. And I told them, we need to strengthen the team. We should aim for mid-table, at best. That we just, with this current team, ain't getting the top 4 spots, which ain't. Maybe in a couple of seasons when we build a really good team. I think for now, until we build up that wage budget, by January, I think we're just going to have to do loans. Decent loans that will get us through the season. And youth players. South American youth players. I think that's the only way we're gonna he looks pretty good. 19 as well. Right, let's see who's in the youth team. See if we can get 1 or 2 players in. So I've got him on my Aberdeen save, so I'm not gonna be getting players who I've got on my other saves. That's just a rule from what I do. I just don't get the same players from my other saves. I like using different players on different saves because I've got 2 other saves, one with Aberdeen and then one with Boca Juniors. We will get to gameplay in a minute. I just want to see what's available because I want to add a bit of quality to this team because this team's awful. Potentially, he could be good. He could be really good. I think we're going to call him up. Alright, for now I'm going to leave it. I've put a few players up for sale anyway, so we're going to be building that wage budget up throughout the time. Right, let's go to a few games because I've put it on maximum 60 minutes and then it will turn off. I looked through the schedule and it is basically it's all cup games. If you look through the schedule, look, it's basically cup games. So it's all cup games. And the first league match of our season won't be until April. So I'd like us to try and go as far as we can in the cup, because that will give us some income. But I've set all the settings anyway to go to the wage budget, because I've got some bargains on my other saves from free agents when I haven't got much budget on my when I haven't got much budget on my transfer budget. So it looks like we got them 2 then for 300,000. That's fine. I'll pay that. He'll get us a few goals for the level we're at, and he looks decent. Yeah, this is going to be a really hard save, but It's going to be a good task, So I think it will be fun, but it's going to be a difficult challenge. It's going to take us a couple of seasons to even challenge to get into Brazil A. I just don't feel at this time we have a good enough team to... he don't look very good at all. Oh god, these are so bad. This team's so bad. Right. Let's get to a few games then. For now, we just have to bring them few players in, build the wage budget up, then go from there. So, yeah. I hope we get a few players in. I mean, sell a few players so we can build that wage budget up. Because then once the wage budget gets to 10 to 20,000, everyone's seen this scene, so we don't need to see it. Everyone's seen how it works, you know, so... But... God... Right. Let's get some deadwood out. Realistically, I will only keep one goalkeeper. On my other saves, I only have one keeper, because on PES, goalkeepers never really get injured. I've never seen one get injured when I've been playing it. Alright, we've got 1,000 now, so it's a better. Yeah. I think for the time being, we have to do loans. We just have to do that to make this team better. Right. Let's put Rodriguez. Pio. Here. Okay. Where's Vertino? Right, Vertino's gonna go there. Pio's gonna go there. For now, we'll try 3-1-1-1. He don't look too bad. He could be a decent squad player. His final ball's okay, but his shooting ain't very good at all. Oh god, I don't think there's ever been a worse team I've ever managed. I don't think there ever has been, to be honest. God. Right. Let's get to a few games. I don't want to bore you with just transfers. Transfers can be really interesting, but we've only got 60 minutes to do, so I want to get to a few good matches. We need to build up that team spirit, definitely, because try and get the best out of the players we've got. Right, let's get to it then. So for now, I'll do 2 games per stream. The people who watch the channel, whoever does, I know one person will, but whoever does watch it, I'll ask, is it 2 to 3 you want? He's a squad player for us. But if we could get in a better youth player at 16 to 20 with stats better or the same, who's going to grow into a much better player than what he is, then I think I'm going to take that. I'm just going to check the youth team. Let's see what... He does look pretty good. Let's go down to the... Yeah. It's gonna be the 300s to 400s. Is he South American? Yeah, he is. Ooh, passing 71. Shoot. I'll tell you what, he looks like a bargain. I like the look of him. His speed ain't the best, but his passing's decent. His ball control can improve. His finishing's got the potential to be great. I think we're gonna get him. Uh, 66 ball winning, 70 defensive awareness, heading 72. What's his speed? 66. We can work on that. But who's better, him or him? $68, $65. He's a year younger. As he's got better heading, I think we will get him eventually. I think he could be a decent squad player as it goes, to bring on if people get tired. So I'll bring him in. Then I'll leave it until we grow the wage budget a bit more. At least we've got a couple of players in to improve on this team. Because this is going to be a really hard task. But I like hard tasks on football games. They're really fun to do. So I'm excited for it. It's going to be really hard to get out of this league. It's going to take a few seasons. Let's get to it then. So here we go. Oh, it's a bit different on the Brazil then. It seems you can just use all your squad players. You're not limited to, say, like 5 players. That's better, I suppose, but... Oh, okay. That's different to the European leagues. Because... yeah, he's going to be a squad player, definitely. God, I've got so many defensive midfielders, it's unbelievable. Okay. I think for the team we have, that's the best we're going to get for now. Whew. Right. Let's get to it now. So, yeah, I will be doing a FIFA series as well. I'm going to be Bolton, so hope you guys enjoyed that as well. So I'll probably just do Monday to Friday, and I'll rest at the weekends. PES 21 with Remo, and then Bolton FIFA 21. I do really like the grounds in Brazil. South America, shall I say, Argentina, Brazil. It looks really good. I'm playing on professional, that's the level I'm at. I'm not great like some YouTubers. I'm pretty good at it, I'd say, but I'm not great. I'm not as good as, say, True Bricks or other players. They'd kill me on this. Put it that way. Yeah, my best is professional. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I win. I've tried top player. I did okay, but I couldn't score and I couldn't tackle them, so I think for me, the level I'm at on PES, I think that's a bit too hard for me. So professional is my level. So here's Escaluzar to Severin, Reeston. I don't know any of these players. Basso passes it to Escaluzar, to Sahariba. He loses it. Great. Good interception. Really good interception. Pina smacks it to Nabucco. And Marahanio gets it. Ricardo Silva smacks it up. Severin, good clearance away. Jeffino passes it. Danilo tries to cross it in.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
How's that a foul? That's ridiculous. The refs on this game are blind. That ain't a foul. Let's see this again. Oh, it is. I thought it was on the side of the penalty area, so I was getting confused about that. But the refs on this game do annoy me because they always get things wrong on this. That's what PES 22 does need to improve on. That was awful. Good tackle by Pajul. Just clear it. Escaluzar to Sahariba. Miranda looks up, switches it to Basso. Good control by Basso. Chips it to Nabucco. Right, we're playing okay. We just need to be more solid when we've got the ball. We just need to keep it better. Neston crosses it to Rodriguez. The keeper gets it. My commentary ain't great, but I'm doing my best. Pajol gets it. Soriba. Now to Miranda. To Pajol. Vatino. Gets a through ball to Nabucco. He's through. What can he do? Nothing. This team is shit. But it's going to be a good test. It's going to be a good test. I think some of the youth players we have's got potential to be really good. Suriba. Back to Escaluzar. Vatino. To Pajol. To Nabucco. He gave it away. Pajol gave it away. That was careless. Get back. I rant a lot on PES because it's a hate and love relationship. Look, you'd love one thing like a great cross. I thought that was going in. Like a great cross or a great goal, and then you've got the bad side to it of like the refs, the ref decisions, and all the rest of it. Half time. I use all my subs on PES. I like to keep players fresh. He's going off.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers.
64 ball winning. Can he run? I like my wing backs to be fast because they're gonna face fast defenders. God, this team is awful. Here do. Right. Miranda's going off. He don't seem up for it at all. Who shall I bring on? Cravillo. His finishing's alright. Let's give him a run out. I'll bring someone on the last half an hour if someone's tired. But at the moment it looks like it's going to be a draw. We ain't created any chances. We need to score more chances. We need to create more chances. So Basso turns round, puts a through ball to Rodriguez, to Vatino. He blocks it. Good switch to Jatina. Nabucco. Switches it to Escaluzar. Severin. To Sahariba. Escaluzar. Playing some good football now. Remo. Crevillo. What can he do? Good switch to Jatina. Just taking our time. No need to rush. It's not like ping pong like FIFA is. Nabiko puts a through ball to Jatina. Back to Nabiko. Crosses it in. That was an awful cross. Dreadful cross. Now they're on the counter attack now. Maharina. Giafino. Can Escaluzar get there? No, he can't. Oh no. They're through. Oh god. Thank god they missed that. I thought they were going to score them. Really. I thought that I was done. I really thought they were going to score them. Thank god they didn't. Right. I liked the football we were playing then. We're playing some decent football then. We just need to get more shots on goal. Escaluzar to Craverio. Sariba passes it to Pujol. He loses it to Jimenez. Luckily enough, Escaluzar gets there in time before the striker got there. To Jatina. Nakabu, if that's his name. Jatina. To Vitino. To Pujol. He's played alright, Pujol. Switches it to Crevillo. Crevillo crosses it in. Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. I forgot to bring on the third player. Alright, let's see who's tired. That's unlike me. Usually I bring on someone. As he's leaving, let's give him his last game for Remo. Marino to Giafino. Puts it a through ball to Fibo. Fibo's through now. He's missed it. They should really be 2 or 3-0 up now, to be honest. They've had at least 2 or 3 chances now where they should have buried it. To be honest, I can't believe we're still in this match. I really can't. Right. We've passed it alright. I'm not happy with the chances we've created. We've created nothing whatsoever. It's been really disappointing.
90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time.
Escaluzar wins the header.
He's given the answers.
Yeah, we need to definitely create more chances in the next match. Let's see what the player ratings were then. Right.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
No shots on goal, that's dreadful. Really, they should have beat us. Look, the possessions there. We played some decent football at times. Next game, we definitely need to get more shots on goal. So who got man of the match? Pujol. He played alright. He played pretty good. Yeah, he had a good game. A pretty good game. Right. Let's try and get a win the next match. So Juventud won. We drew. I don't know any of these teams. That's all. I've heard of Vittoria. I've heard of them. So who do we play? So this is all the Brazil B teams. Then we join the Brazilian A teams. Yeah. Well, I think we get killed if we play any of the Brazil A teams with the team we've got. Right. So one more game and then I'll save it. Oh, Pierre's on. At least we're getting some bodies in now. So that's good. Yeah, he can go. He's dreadful. At least we got a bit more on the wage budget. We definitely need to build that up. We can still get a few loans though, with 2 million. It ain't all doom and gloom. So one more match and then I'll save it and then send it out on my YouTube channel. Right. Let's bring in them 2 other players. Piero. Is he a defensive midfielder? Oh god, these are so bad. Vives will come on for Escalouza was alright in the last match, so I'll use him as a squad player. But to be honest, they're that bad. These players ain't gonna make much difference to change a game whatsoever. But I will use them so people don't get tired. Have we got anyone better than Bassa? No. Let's try him. Maybe we could use Basso as like a squad player. He's got okay heading. He's physical. So let's see how we get on. Right. I think we're gonna have to play counter-attacking. I should have. Yeah, that is definitely going up because we didn't create nothing whatsoever. I can't believe I didn't put that up. That's why we didn't create anything, because the support range weren't on up enough. Right, hopefully this game's a lot better. Hopefully we create some chances. That's what I'm hoping we do. But that's the goal in this cup, to try and go as far as we can. But how I see it, as soon as we play the Brazil A teams, I think we're going out, to be honest. Like, I think England's going to go out to France, Germany or Portugal. I just don't see us beating them. On paper, squad-wise, we have an as good squad as any of them. But they are just better teams than us. They just play better as a team than what England do. But yeah, the atmosphere for the South American grounds is really good.
It really does have a very special feel to it. So nothing has changed, bar the venue. The score as it was when we began.
But if they have the chances they had the last match and they take on, we're done for. But let's hope we can try and get a result.
Later in the competition. First though, one of them has to find a goal or two, and I'm not going to hazard a guess as to who's better equipped. This is really too close to call.
Here we go, kick-off. So here we go, Rini to Bifrion. Does Wimbledon long ball to Marin, then Marinda takes it. Oh no! Jean Kalalo's through. Good header out. Good block. Good block. God, I got myself in trouble there, didn't I? I always click man to man because it marks everyone in the box.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Verdasco passes it to Nabiko, to Reston, to Pujol. Pujol switches it to Sariba. Sariba to Miranda, controls it, looks up. He switches it to Reston. Reston headers it to Pujol. Pujol to Nabuka. Vitino switches it, tries to switch it to Reston, but he ended up putting it out for a throw-in. We need to keep the ball better than that, which do. Good tackle by Pujol. Then he loses it. Great. Good interception by Severin. Reston. This team is so bad. But I think once we get that wage budget up, we can bring in some decent players then. And I will, on the next save, get a few more loans in. Maybe a couple of defenders.
Out to the right. Foot in. It's a loose ball. That's a foul.
Maybe one more striker. I think something to cover each position, just to help us out for this season while we get the wage budget up. Then once we get the wage budget up, we can get some good players then for next season. For now, I want us to finish as high as we can, but with how bad this team is,
that's overhit.
My expectations are very low, to be honest. But we're gonna give it our best shot. Why didn't I change the goalkeeper? Oh, I'm gonna have to remember to do that next one. Severin wins the header to Mabuko, to Vitino, turns round, passes it to Miranda. Miranda tries to take on his the defender. Miranda's gone past a few players. Passes it to Reston, to Pujol. Pujol looks up, puts it on the left hand side to Nabuko. Nabuko turns, passes it to the right back. Reston crosses it in, and it went to no one. Good idea, just a bit too hard, I think, on the cross. Right, Vives nearly wins his header but loses it.
It's a good foot in there.
Yeah, I can't complain about that. That was a foul.
Trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
That was a blatant foul, so. But I've seen some YouTubers where they literally get taken out by the computer. The ref just carries on the game like nothing happened. When they do a similar tackle, they either get a yellow card, good block. They either get a yellow card or a red card. So yeah, the refs on this game's a joke. Hopefully on PES 22 they fix that. And I want them also to, when you win something, to make it feel special, make it feel like you've really achieved something. And what I mean is that is, I'd like to see medals, I'd like to see a nice trophy. Some leagues don't have trophies, so I want that fixed, 100%. Because when I win a trophy, when I win a tournament or a league, I want something to show for it. Yes, you do get some transfer budget, but I like to see something rewarding for what I win, you know what I mean? Hopefully they fix that. Yeah, he's gonna be the spare keeper because he's got way more potential. He could be really good in time, I think. Puyol's probably our best player at the minute. He's been playing decent. Nabuko's gonna come off for Pena. I'll tell you what, he don't look too bad. I think we're going to keep him. I think he has the potential to be really good as it goes. Passing, crossing at that at 19's decent. We could build that up. We could definitely build that up. I don't want to bore you lot with the training schedule, so when I finish this recording, I'm going to put them all on a training regime, and I will definitely be boosting his passing, crossing and shooting. I think maybe a classic number 10 for him be a good idea, or creative playmaker, but I would like his shooting to be better. You see who else is tired? He don't seem up for it at all. God, this team's so bad. Escaluzar will be coming on instead. We need to build that team spirit up. That's awful, 45. That will do for now. That will do for now. Right, we need to create more chances. Right, yeah, here we go. Puyol passes it to Sahariba. Sahariba back to Vives. Vives to Severin. Severin to Puyol. Puyol to Escaluzar. Escaluzar to Vadisco. He turns around. Puts a good through ball to Penna. What can Penna do? Penna's inside the box. Crosses it. Oh, too hard. Too hard. Here we go, Penna.
And they've been caught.
Oh, for God's sake.
And that has been clubbed away.
Good run by Penna. Get on him.
He's found his man.
I see what people mean. It is quite hard to commentate and play at the same time. Yeah, that was a good goal. That was a really good goal. But let's try and get a goal, because if we get a goal, we go through on away goals. So
play on the counter, quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Right, I'm gonna have to turn it on now. Vitino to Miranda. Miranda to Sariba, switches it to Escaluzar. I think Escaluzar will be starting and we'll use the other player as a sub. But when I'm offline, I'm going to try and pick my best team, what I have available to me, and then go from there. Rodriguez passes it to Miranda. Miranda crosses it in. 2-1 again. Penna. He's looked lively since he's been on. Vitino. Oh, I wanted to pass it to Penna. Escaluzar wins his header to Severin. To Sariba. To Miranda. Miranda passes it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez puts Miranda through. Miranda turns and loses it. I should have just crossed it in the first time. Giancarlo's through. Thomas Bastot. Great save by Bazzano. Here's Penna. Here's Penna to Vidasco. Run forward. Vitino passes it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Miranda. Vitino puts Videsco through. Vitino, just puts it over the bar. We're playing some decent football, I think. We just need to create a lot more chances to win some matches. But the way it's going at the minute, we'll be missing the rest of the cup matches and we'll be starting the league soon. Vives loses his header. Verdasco wins it. Penna. Penna's through. Penna's through. To Verdasco. To Puyol. To Miranda.
Chooses to go back.
To Vitino.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Looks like we're out, but we did play some decent football.
Oh, first leg
I
cushion.
think training with some of these players will improve them. So a few of the players, like the player we brought on, I was impressed with him. I thought he did really well when he came on. Maybe we should start him, give him some game time to improve.
There are still positives to take from this.
Penna came on and did well. He did better than a 5. He was lively when he came on. I don't agree with these ratings. I thought Penna did pretty good when he came on. He caused them some problems and looked really lively. So it looks like we're at the Brazilian Cup. So now we just have to try and finish as high as we can in the league. Get as much prize money as we can. Build that wage budget up. Then get some good players in to improve this dreadful team. But we have a couple of decent players. I think he could be great for us potentially. Penna. I'll do all that offline. You guys won't want to see all that. So Andrada. So how old is he? So Andrada. What's his wage? 220. How old is he? What is his age? Ah, he's going. Off you go. See you later. Right. He's definitely starting. Right, hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. So the next 2 games for the remo save is against, God, it's a while, Kofinka and Villanova. So let's try to win a match, because we didn't look like winning the last 2. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.